We're on track to develop and distribute a vaccine before the end of the year, and maybe substantially before.
Misconception 1. Things will immediately go back to normal once we get a vaccine. That's going to be the case eventually, but it's not going to happen right away. So how long will it take? Well, Dr. Anthony Fauci says it depends on a few factors.
The efficacy of a vaccine, is it 60%, 70%, 90% effective? As important is what is the uptake of the vaccine? Will people willingly get vaccinated?
CNN's latest poll from earlier this month shows that 51% of respondents say they would get vaccinated. But that number is way down from May, when 66% said they would. Now, once a vaccine is authorized or approved, it will still take months to distribute it.
We project having enough for every American who wants a vaccine by March to April 2021.
Even then, former CDC Director Dr. Tom Frieden reminds all of us the public health precautions we've come to practice are still going to be necessary for some time.
We're still going to need to adjust our lives, reduce risk by wearing masks, not shaking hands, reducing risky indoor gatherings.
And eventually, that's how you contain this virus. Misconception 2. The flu shot will make you more susceptible to COVID-19. We've seen this argument being pushed on social media, even claiming there's a study to back it. But the study that's being referred to was published last year, before the novel coronavirus even existed, and it suggested the flu vaccine might be linked to an increased risk of seasonal coronaviruses, like the ones that cause the common cold. In fact, the author recently clarified, saying, quote, "Results from this study should not be applied to or interpreted with COVID-19 in any way." Truth is, it's even more important this year to get a flu vaccine. Misconception 3. Masks don't stop the spread of the coronavirus.
I hope every one of you gets voted out who votes for a mask here today.
When a mask mandate was ordered in Palm Beach, Florida on June 24th, it wasn't without controversy. But the science has become clear. Wearing a mask is one of the most effective ways to stop the spread of COVID-19. Let me try and show you. A study in The Lancet showed the chance of transmission of the virus without a face mask or respirator is 17.4%. With a mask, 3.1%. And do you remember the case of those two hairstylists in Missouri? They continued to work while sick with COVID-19, but they wore masks. Just to be clear, people should stay home if they're feeling sick. But when the CDC looked into this, they found that there were no new infections identified among the stylist's 139 clients. Why? The CDC says the community and company's face covering policy likely mitigated the spread. Wearing a mask helps you protect those around you. Dr. Sanjay Gupta, CNN, Atlanta.